So here's a short story about the all too common situation where the typical nice guy gets roped in to be the boyfriend of the party girl. Or the party girl is taking a break from her party girl ways because she wants a boyfriend, an eventual husband, all that. And he has no idea what he's gotten himself into, and now he's seeking help. And that'd be a great one to go over. You're making the point, guys, that you need to do your homework on who you get involved with. Don't be so naive. Don't be that guy that tries to save the damaged girl, because this is what we got here. And this is also an example why I do what I do. And this guy's warning here, this is going to make you want to scream, but there are guys out there that sadly are this clueless. And this is why I do this type of content. Titled, Me and my girlfriend have been together for 10 months and haven't had you know what. Should I leave or continue to wait? Lots of context here. Now listen to this. Listen to what he has to say and the way he describes her. It's going to make you freak out. He says, I'm 28 years old and I started dating this girl, a 31-year-old female, in January. Smack! Why are you dating a chick who's 31? Can't you get girls your age or younger? There's a reason she's with you, dude. She's past 30. She needs a husband. In that time period, we've cuddled and made out numerous times, but no sex. To start out, in the beginning, when I first met this girl, she told me that she wanted me to take the time to get to know her first, and I did. We talked every day for months and really hit it off. You're going all this time without getting any, and then you find out what she's really like? In that time, we only came close to sex once. She was all over me, and the only reason we didn't is because she was on her time of the month. Since then, we've made out, gotten handsy, but she always stops me when we really get into it, telling me to go to sleep. Oh my, I guarantee you from the first date, she had this guy's number. And wait till you hear about her past. I've been patient, but when I brought this up to her, she said she needs more from me. I've given her flowers, talked to her every day, get her medication whenever she needs it. Medication? I offered to fix things around her apartment and helped her through some horrible stuff. She had a procedure in her last relationship and still feels guilty about it. And it's still not enough, apparently. She says it's been almost a year since the last time she's had any and is working with God to change her ways and respect herself more. Okay, ready, guys? Smack! What is the matter with you, man? Why are you wasting your time with someone like this? If you want to get some action, break up with her and go with someone. Why are you doing this nice guy crap? Well, she picked her guy wisely. And guys, there are men out there that are this clueless. I've never asked her about how many partners she's had. Smack! That's stupid. To be respectful, but she definitely has implied and showed many signs pointing to the fact that it's very high. Examples. Now listen to this list of examples. It's going to make you guys do face palms. She says she didn't used to value herself, but she's doing better now. She gets flirty and horny when she's drunk, something that she's admitted freely. She used to have a mild drinking problem. She said everyone in every nearby club used to know her. She had tons of guy friends. She works in a male-dominated industry. She's been the only woman at multiple places she's worked. She's an auto mechanic. She used to have a sugar daddy that she claims that she never had you-know-what with. He couldn't get hard, and she wasn't the only one. It was a group of her friends paid to kiss them and dance with them. Talk about hooking up in cars and bathrooms, etc. Would say things like when she gets bored, she'll go to the club bar by herself and sit at the bar and get a few drinks. This is literally what people do when they want to hook up. She says she just likes the music. She has stated that she used to love to party with strangers and everyone. She says she's had times where she said that she had someone tell her that she had sex with them and she doesn't remember it. We're not done. I'm not judging. I know what that means, but added it for extra content. She stated things like when she was a waitress, her coworkers were all in the same text group, and guys' wives and girlfriends would accuse her of something going on, and she said sometimes there was. She says that she used to be a certified freak. I know it's a lot, but I need to state 3 things. Number 1, she's probably the most honest person I ever met. There have been numerous times I've tried to poke holes in her stories for all sorts of things, and she's told me many things, and she didn't need to, and I don't consider myself to be a gullible person. Oh my God. So before I go on to number 2 and 3, you heard that giant list of all those things about her. She's a train wreck. She is a party girl extreme. Used to have a drinking problem, go to clubs and just sit there and have drinks, but only for the music, amongst many other things. A text change to talk with the girls about who they hooked up with. And yes, she hooked up with married men and all that. And now she's found God. Please. This woman has been embracing the devil her whole life. This is not going to work. But you see how girls like this will find that nice guy, that sucker, who thinks he can change her? What the hell's the matter with this guy? Well, sadly, this is rather common. Let me continue here. Number 2, we both work terrible hours, we have multiple jobs and still live at home, and we're not sleeping together every night, more like a day every other week. Well, you sleep together as in lying next to each other, not actually hooking up. Meanwhile, she's done this with all these guys. They break rules for alphas and make rules for betas. What do you think this guy is? 3, here we go, the final one. Finally, she has herpes. When we came close recently, she stated that she didn't want to risk giving it to me, and it makes her self-conscious. She's on medication, and obviously we wouldn't do it when her symptoms are active. After we went to sleep, she asked me the next day if she would have said yes to sex. Did I have a condom? Of course I did. I wasn't going in raw. I've been in her body. It's been in her body for 8 years, so most of her S-word history has been when she's had it. A lot less contagious. She states she's always been open about it, and most guys are okay with it, again with the size. I don't care if I was locked up and didn't have any for years, guys. There's no way, if the only option was to hook up with a beautiful woman that had herpes, no thank you. I've been okay with almost all this because she's a really cool person, does auto work for many people for free, has gone to funerals and stayed with her family and people that she barely knew, just like they were kind to her. When I asked her directly why it hasn't happened, she stated that she doesn't want to feel like she has to constantly have SCX with a man to keep him around, along with reasons in the beginning. Dude, that's a bunch of crap. She obviously enjoys it. If she was having that much loving with all sorts of guys, married guys, guys in relationships, spreading her herpes, all that, she obviously likes the act. I stated yes, but you should want to have SEX after a while if you like your partner. I dropped the conversation soon after that for an emergency. Smack! See, he's trying to tiptoe around the issue because he's a nice guy trying to be respectful of her. Dude, wake the fuck up. Have some self-respect. If you want to get it on, break up with her. Go with a girl that want to get it on. I guarantee you, if this dude broke up with her and said, you know what, man, I'm done with this, I guarantee you like that, she'd be willing to get down in any way he wants. But why would he want to, given the fact that she has herpes? But recently, she told me she had a hookup like 1 month before she met me, and I can't stop thinking about it. Bro, she's hooking up now. She's cheating on you left and right. You're too dumb to not realize it. How I'm doing all this, being so patient, getting to know her for 10 months, and some guy just made her laugh and gave her a few drinks at the bar. I'm an adult. None of us are virgins. We all got our past. But now I'm just thinking that what did that guy have that I didn't? How I can't make her want to after almost a year? Really effing me up. Any advice? Here's some advice, man. Stop being this Clark Kent nice guy, even though Clark Kent was really Superman. Dude, she chose you for a reason, that she can have her nice guy to build a future with, because other guys aren't going to want her. Guys that have much more self-respect, that actually understand the world. I'm sure you're a good guy and have a lot of good redeeming qualities, but why the fuck are you with someone like this? You obviously don't like these things. Why do you have the hero complex? Why do you got to save her? What's the deal here? Are you religious and it's like a religious thing to be forgiving and save her? Bro, end it with her. For God's sake, this is not girlfriend material, certainly not wife material. A past like that, you think she's going to change? And do you think she's gone all this time without hooking up? Are you nuts? And yes, of course she hooked up with some random dude a month before you. That was like her last roll in the hay temporarily until she roped you in. There are women like this that deliberately pick guys like this and make them wait forever just to rope them in. Probably she's going to pressure you for a ring. She's 31. She probably wants to get married. And then is going to break your heart in ways you wouldn't believe. So for God's sakes, bro, and any other guy listening to this, and yes, guys, men are this stupid, and don't get involved with a girl like this to begin with, but if you are, and find out some of her skeletons in her closet, get out of there. Do it for yourself. Do it for your future. Your future self will thank you. It is not going to end well. So anyhow, guys, I know this is not the usual thing you want to hear. You're probably like, damn it, SSM, I don't want to hear a simp story. I know I've had a lot of good stories of guys acting like bosses lately. But I got to do these every once in a while to show you this is what guys are like. And I got to share these so somebody stumbles upon this and realizes, don't act like this. There are plenty of gals out there that want to use guys. So anyhow, that's my advice to him. Whether he sees it or not, who knows? But I do wish him the best. Break up with her.